Area 51 is the common name of a highly classified United States Air Force (USAF) facility located within the Nevada Test and Training Range. The facility is officially called Homey Airport, KXTA, or Groom Lake, named after the salt flats situated next to its airfield. Details of the facility's operations are not publicly known, but the USAF says that it is an open training range, and it most likely supports the development and testing of experimental aircraft and weapons systems. The USAF acquired the site in 1955, primarily for flight testing the Lockheed U-2 aircraft. The original rectangular base of 6 by 10 miles, 9.7 by 16.1 kilometers, is now part of the so-called Groom Box, a rectangular area measuring 23 by 25 miles, 37 by 40 kilometers, of restricted airspace. The area is connected to the internal Nevada Test Site, NTS, road network, with paved roads leading south to Mercury and west to Yucca Flat. Area 51 shares a border with the Yucca Flat region of the Nevada Test Site, the location of 739 of the 928 nuclear tests conducted by the United States Department of Energy at NTS. The Yucca Mountain Nuclear Waste Repository is 44 miles, 71 kilometers, southwest of Groom Lake U-2 program. The Central Intelligence Agency, CIA, established the Groom Lake Test Facility in April 1955 for Project Aquatone, the development of the Lockheed U-2 strategic reconnaissance aircraft. Project Director Richard M. Bissell Jr. understood that the flight test and pilot training programs could not be conducted at Edwards Air Force Base or Lockheed's Palmdale facility, given the extreme secrecy surrounding the project. He conducted a search for a suitable testing site for the U-2 under the same extreme security as the rest of the project. He notified Lockheed, who sent an inspection team out to Groom Lake. According to Lockheed's U-2 designer Kelly Johnson, the lakebed made an ideal strip for testing aircraft, and the Emigrant Valley's mountain ranges, and the NTS perimeter protected the site from visitors, about 100 miles, 160 kilometers, north of Las Vegas. The CIA asked the AEC to acquire the land, designated Area 51 on the map, and to add it to the Nevada Test Site Oxguard program. Project Oxguard was established in August 1959 for anti-radar studies, aerodynamic structural tests, and engineering designs, and all later work on the Lockheed A-12. This included testing at Groom Lake, which had inadequate facilities consisting of buildings for only 150 people, a 5,000 feet, 1,500 meters, asphalt runway, and limited fuel, hangar, and shop space. Groom Lake had received the name Area 51, verification needed, when A-12 test facility construction began in September 1960, including a new 8,500 feet, 2,600 meters, runway to replace the existing runway. D-21 Tagboard. Following the loss of Gary Powers U-2 over the Soviet Union, there were several discussions about using the A-12 Oxguard as an unpiloted drone aircraft. Although Kelly Johnson had come to support the idea of drone reconnaissance, he opposed the development of an A-12 drone, contending that the aircraft was too large and complex for such a conversion. However, the Air Force agreed to fund the study of a high-speed, high-altitude drone aircraft in October 1962. The Air Force interest seems to have moved the CIA to take action, the project designated Q-12. By October 1963, the drone's design had been finalized. At the same time, the Q-12 underwent a name change. To separate it from the other A-12-based projects, it was renamed the D-21. The 12 was reversed to 21. Tagboard was the project's code name. The United States government has provided minimal information regarding Area 51. The area surrounding the lake is permanently off-limits to both civilian and normal military air traffic. Security clearances are checked regularly, cameras and weaponry are not allowed. Even military pilots training in the NAFR risk disciplinary action if they stray into the exclusionary box surrounding Groom's airspace. Surveillance is supplemented using buried motion sensors. Area 51 is a common destination for Janet Airlines, a small fleet of passenger aircraft operated on behalf of the Air Force to transport military personnel, primarily from McCarran International Airport. The USGS topographic map for the area only shows the long-disused Groom Mine. A civil aviation chart published by the Nevada Department of Transportation shows a large restricted area, defined as part of the Nellis restricted airspace. The National Atlas shows the area as lying within the Nellis Air Force Base. There are higher resolution and newer images available from other satellite imagery providers, including Russian providers and the IKONOS. These show the runway markings, base facilities, aircraft, and vehicles. On June 25, 2013, the CIA released an official history of the U-2 and Oxcart projects, which acknowledged the existence of Area 51 in response to a Freedom of Information Act request submitted in 2005 by Jeffrey T. Richelson of George Washington University's National Security Archive. It contains numerous references to Area 51 and Groom Lake, along with a map of the area.
It's caught in the crossfire.